What's up, y'all? Henry from the PSI Defense Channel coming to you with another video. As you can see, I have an assortment of awesome looking top tank FSC based assault weapons, with the exception of the T9.1 top tank assault rifle. I don't quite have names for these yet. This is the Scorpion, but this Scorpion is what brings this video to us today. This was the Scorpion that was sold and sent out to a customer who received it, was very happy. He had some aesthetic questions originally, but was happy when he first shot it. Shot it the first day without fault. It had my 2-valve top tank ASA system with a separate bleed valve. Second day, he messaged me with some issues. Apparently it had malfunctioned, and he had done some things that led it to damage the internals, primarily the firing pin and the bolt system in this top tank Stinger. So we had agreed to for him to ship it back, and I was going to repair it, modify it, so forth and so on. He shipped it out, had the name wrong, so my post office sent it back to him. So I told him I would assume the shipping one way, and he didn't like that, so he filed a PayPal claim stating that I had promised him it was in new condition and it did not come to him in new condition, which was very fraudulent. He just wasn't a good sport about the whole thing. That's why a lot of you who have bought launchers off of me in the last couple months, my PayPal has been a little bit in limbo until I sort out all that mess. That's why I've been doing Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. One customer bought a T8.1 from me, and he actually sent me a cashier's check, and he's a proud owner of that modified T8.1 that you saw in a couple videos ago. But nonetheless, it inspired me to revise my top tank kit to make it foolproof, definitely dummy proof. I've done Sterling's firing pin bolt mod, which is very strong and stout way to ensure that the firing pins won't break. What you essentially do is you Loctite it in. You buy a longer hardened stainless steel firing pin screw. You Loctite it into the firing pin. You cut it down and file it down to size to where the threads, which is the weakest point on the screw, is not what's holding it into the firing bolt, which has been notoriously been the problem. So I cut that down, did that mod to all these launchers, and we'll be doing that mod to all launchers moving forward, and Loctite the top, the bottom, everything, and introducing my new top tank 2.0 kit. As you can see, gone are the 2 valves, which I did like. I'm still going to be rolling that system on my personal Stinger because I kind of like it. It only engages the pin of the tank when you twist it. I still have those, but this one is superior in many ways because, as you see, it has a slide check. There's gassed, degassed, completely degasses your system. So no more valves. It's kind of, been tripping up some people. The 2-valve system, people have been having trouble. So I'll be testing the Stinger 1.5, Stinger 2.0. This is another one I just built. I really love this one. Kind of reminds me of a grease gun. Collapsible stock. Boulder Pro R. When you hold in the foregrip, you can activate it with your thumb right there. Gen 2 top tank slide check. I put this really fat mock suppressor on it that just really makes it look like grease gun or submachine Uzi. Also restocked on the black nylon coated whips. I've got heat shrink tubing securing all the silver and chrome pieces. The SSD ASA block is still chrome. I found that painting these, they'll look good for a little while, but eventually that paint will wear off. So this has a VKS bolt, PRV delete, VKS bolt spring, extended mag, Boulder Pro R, 10 CI tank. This is a little over 1,000. I think it's 1,100 PSI. Let's see, no, 1,000 PSI. This is 1.5K PSI. It's pepper ball tank on that one. This, as you guys may remember, is the California Love. Sent this out to a wonderful customer of mine, and he had the 2-valve system. He was able to figure it out, but that bolt did break on him. So I did the bolt mod, the firing pin screw mod, and upgraded his ASA as well. And as you see, Balder Pro R, Sig Sauer, Romeo 5. He put a really cool riser on there and a QD sling mount. And this one, I've been waiting to do one of these for quite some time. T9.1. It has flip up iron sights, collapsible foregrip, put it at various angles. If you get, like, let's say a Odin GL with a pressure pad, you can install the pressure pad here or on this side. This unscrews and a little compartment for storage. Ninja SHP tank, 3,000 CI. Ninja SPH tank, that's 1,100 PSI. It also comes with my version 2 on-off ASA. And with this one, I am including a Spec Ops metal extended mag. As you see, these two FSC variants have the FSC plastic extended mags. This one here I'm going to sell it with, it's round ball only, but it's all metal. Very stout. It adds a little bit of weight, but if you bang this up against something, it's definitely not breaking under any circumstances. Matter of fact, when you empty your magazine, if you want to club somebody over the head with that, that would make quite an impressive weapon and a big dent in the guy. Coming along with that. And let's see, all these have SSD barrels, metal detents, various flash hiders, mock suppressors by Lapco. Yeah, you guys know how I do it. Ready to go. This has plenty of rail space for whatever optics and side rails if you wanted to add lights. Not adding any to this as it is, because there's a lot of value in this tank and in that magazine. And I know a lot of times it's personal preference what people do with sights and lasers. But however, the Stinger has come with a Sig Sauer Romeo 5 with a riser, raised to wake, red dot. These all have whole grip sleeves. Even installed one on the California Love. And for any T9.1, T8.1, of course, I'm putting Talon tape on there. Great looking, great feeling. It's an amazing way to enhance the grip of your T8.1, T9.1. But enough this yapping. Well, of course, that's got an SSD 4-rail compensator on there. Once it came out with this, I couldn't wait to build this launcher that I have been conceptualizing. This is a UTG 3/4 inch rail, and I have a rail piece underneath here that's bonded and tap drilled into the FSC upper here. So that's a very firm platform for your tank. Plenty of rail space. This is aluminum. Plenty of rail space for whatever kind of optic you have. In the meantime, you will have Balder Pro R right there. So enough yapping. I can't wait to fire these. I Loctited them all last night. They've been sitting for 24 hours. So all the hoses and internals and everything should be ready to go. So I'll see you guys out in the garage. All right, guys, out here at the range. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Stinger. Very strong, solid click. All right. Lord have mercy. See that? 474. 476. 466. 476. 480. Holy smoke. That one kicks hard. All right. Now to my grease gun. I think that's what I'm going to call this guy. Really smooth action on the ASA. On the slide check. Safety. Oh, I forgot that I didn't run the velocity screw in on this yet. All right. That is not fast when you have an SSD block on the back of that. But yeah, also all these launchers have a new velocity power spring in them. All right, let's see what we're up to. .446, 432, 402, 404, 436. Let's get one more. I'm out. All right. Now let's go ahead and see what the California Love is talking about. You know, 500. 494. 498. 500. 486. I think I got one more shot in here. 504. I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of people have often talked about less lethal weapons as far as not looking like real guns, particularly with top tanks configurations. Now, top tank configuration alleviates the buttstock, but it gives you this package where it's easily maneuverable. If you have lasers on here, you can easily hit fire. Shouldered up here, you can just hold it. When you have high capacity magazines, you don't have to worry about swapping in and out. There's not a lot of recoil, so you don't really need to have it shouldered up against there, so to speak. So it gives you a nice transportable form factor and package. I believe this one has a 16-inch barrel. So if this had a buttstock with and he has a 17 CI tank, this would be here, giving you that 90, 100 some odd joules. But with the top tank option, you can have this. Now, as far as the yellow, this gentleman, he's a professional gentleman, and he, if he ever came down to having to defend his household, which is what this is for, he wants the police, when they come on the scene and he shows them what he put down the aggressor with, first of all, they're going to automatically recognize this because this was law enforcement issue only when it first came out. And then it says pepper ball here, and then it's yellow, which indicates it's non-lethal. Baseball bats are non-lethal, but you can still kill somebody. So accidentally, if somebody ingresses your home and you haven't hit them with this, the outcome was on them when they made a decision to break into your house. But the bottom line is the California Love will give this homeowner less headaches in explaining the situation to the police. So who cares that it's yellow? Who cares that it doesn't look like an AR-15 or a Mossberg pump or something like that when it's shooting this kind of power and is going to put down up to 15 people that want to make the mistake of going into this gentleman's house. 17 CI tank. It's rock solid now, my man. So I did the bolt mod. Everything in here is good to go. As you can see, he has one of Sterling's the first generation of slim cap. He's got a lot slimmer cap that he uses now, which I have on the T9.1. I did have a little air leak in that, so I have to go back and figure out what's leaking in the T9.1, but maybe I'll do a separate video for that. But I basically just wanted to show you guys my new dummy proof on-off. So, you know, there's no excuse for anybody who maybe not be as mechanically inclined to try to damage one of my launchers and then get their money back from PayPal instead of waiting for me to fix it, because this customer sent it back. He's about to get this back very soon, and it's going to be better than ever. So my mission is still the same, as to put quality and reliable, less lethal in people's hands. For whatever reason you need to use less lethal, I want you guys to be able to grab something that comes from me and defend yourselves and be safe. Hopefully not kill anybody in the process. Regardless, if you do shoot somebody with one of these and you hit them inside your home, you don't have to worry about what's behind them, because it's going to stop at that person, and they're going to fall down in pain. I tell people all the time, there's two destinations that people are going to go to after they hit one of these, and that's either the ER or the morgue. So hopefully we don't have to use them, but I'd rather have something and not need it than need something and not have it. So there you have it. This is my new top tank system. I still got the FST Raider is still available. That's the silver one with the power cap on the back, SSD barrel. All the other pistols from my previous video, those are all gone. I do have more pistols. I think instead of taking custom orders, it's more manageable for me to just make builds, sell them how they are. That way, once I make them, once they're available, customers don't have to wait. First person who pays the invoice, sends the payment, it's yours. We can have discussions and talks all day long, but until you've paid for it, it's on the chopping block and ready for a lucky customer. So if you guys have any questions, inquiries on builds that you see on my videos, don't hesitate to hit me up, psi.defense.channel@gmail.com. You guys, the website is just over there for show. It's not really active at the moment. Everything's going through PayPal until I get the credit card stuff figured out. I don't know if I'm going to continue to this website. I think this is a little more manageable for me right now, doing builds like this. Continue to answer questions, continue to innovate, make new products, use products that are out on the market that I think are reliable and awesome, and continue to do what I can for the less lethal community. So hit me up, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Costs you nothing, and it really doesn't do anything but let you know when I release new content. If you enjoy the content, if you find value in the content, you're going to want to subscribe anyway, so that you're aware when I get new videos out. And that's it for this video, guys. I really appreciate everybody showing me all the love, everybody's understanding, everybody's patience. By and large, Less Lethal Community has been great to me. There's been a few bad apples, but don't worry about it. We're going to weed those guys out, and we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to move forward, making awesome and amazing stuff. All right, until next time, guys, make sure you show some love to one another, show some respect, because everybody's having a hard time out there these days. All right, see y'all later. Peace.